In this video, we're going to take a brief look at the basics of time tracking in FreshBooks. To start, of course, we need to go to the time tracking section in the navigation bar. The first thing you'll notice on this page are the view options at the very top. These are the day, week, month, and all. Day allows you to view your time entries on a day-by-day basis. Week will give you a weekly breakdown, and month will give you a calendar view. All is the section you can choose to view a full list and a graph of your time tracking across the board. These options let you review your time but also let you track it. So for now, we'll look at the month. In the month view, you will have the ability to view and track your time entries via the calendar option. You can click on any date and use the plus symbol to enter the time, and a drop-down menu will appear with all of the time entry options. If we scroll down, we can also find a slightly more standard time entry section. You'll find this is similar in each view option, so let's take a look at this one. There are two options when entering time. There is the new entry button, or you can start the timer. Let's look at new entry first. When we give this a click, you'll see the options we have here for a time entry. You can add in a client or a project to start. You don't need a project, but if you have a specific one under a specific client, you can find it here. Once you have that set, you can now add a service for your time entry. This is essentially the task or work you've done during this time. Let's imagine we've done some IT consulting, so we can enter that in here. Next, we can enter in our hours in the format of HHMM. And this allows you to enter in the hours and minutes you've worked. You can also type in numbers like 1.5 to mean an hour and a half, and the time will update accordingly. In the lower row, you can adjust the team member that worked the hours. If you're the team member, you can leave this section as is, as it should come up with your name automatically. Otherwise, you can change it to whoever did the work. Next is the date. You can change this date to a past date if you need to, or leave it as the day of. You can now also add any notes about the time entry, like what you did or anything to keep track of your progress. Finally, we have an option to enable or disable the billable button. When checked off, this time entry can be added to an invoice and be billed. If you disable this option, you cannot bill for this time, but simply track the entry for your own knowledge. Once we have our time entry, we can click on the green check mark to save it to the system. The other method for tracking would be to use our timer option. If we take a look at the Start Timer button, clicking on this will start a timer running, and you can enter in the basic data needed for the entry when you're done tracking. You can enter the client or project, the service, and any notes. You'll notice that this is a more simplified drop-down, but once you log the time, you can always add or change the information later. And there we are. Now you have a better understanding of tracking time in FreshBooks.